A single word appeared on every screen in the world. Hide. I stared at my phone in confusion. Around me, my friends were absorbed in a Monopoly game. Lila was taunting Kai over the dice, and Noah was gearing up for his turn. I tried tapping my screen, but the word wouldn't disappear. It was simple black text on a white background and a classical font. Haida. Sam? Lila called, irritated. Put the phone down. Be a normal human adult. Yeah, sorry, I mumbled, rolling a 3 and landing on B&O Railroad. I declined to buy, distracted by the persistent message. Even holding the power button didn't work. Then the apartment rumbled briefly, a faint tremor, like the edge of an earthquake. I looked up just as the TV went static, then black. Kai stood, looking puzzled. That wasn't an earthquake, was it? He fiddled with the TV wires. The screen flickered back to life, but instead of Netflix, the same word appeared. Hide. What the hell? Noah said, holding up his phone. It showed the same message. Lila, the least tech-savvy of us, had checked her phone too. What is this? She asked, frowning. Kai, where's your phone? I asked. No clue, he replied, distracted. We turned to the balcony. Outside, the city looked eerie. On neighboring apartment towers, through open curtains, I could see people staring at their screens. Below, pedestrians stood frozen, heads bent to their phones. The word was everywhere. Do we hide? Lila asked. Where? Kai scoffed. We're already inside. Isn't that enough? I don't care if I look stupid, Lila said, walking to Kai's bedroom. She opened his closet and climbed in. If you're my friends, you'll join me. Noah hesitated, but eventually squeezed in. Better safe than sorry, right? Begrudgingly, I joined. Kai sighed, but eventually climbed in, sliding the door shut. In the darkness, the tension was palpable. Minutes passed. Then, utter silence. No distant hum of traffic, no clock ticking. A strange, heavy presence seemed to fill the room. My pulse quickened as I gripped my phone tightly. Suddenly, the feeling lifted. My screen blinked back to life, the word gone. Did you feel that? Lila whispered. We cautiously emerged. Everything looked normal. Kai went to answer a knock at the door, his neighbor, Sophia, calling out about the same message. But as he opened the door, he froze. I approached from behind him and looked past his frozen body. Sophia's body was mutilated, blood splattered across the hallway. I stepped back, horrified. My phone buzzed. A new word. Again. We have to hide, Lila said, urgency in her voice. This time we split up. Under the bed, in closets, anywhere we could fit. I crammed into the utility closet, holding the door shut as the same oppressive silence returned. Something tugged lightly on the door handle and I held my breath. Then, it was gone. We regrouped, shaken but alive. Noah and Lila crawled out from under the bed, visibly pale. My phone buzzed again. Break time. What does that mean? Kai asked. Maybe it's giving us a moment to reset, Lila guessed, but the relief was short-lived. Another message appeared. Seek. The TV shattered. Our phones followed suit, screens splintering in unison. I realized we needed a functioning screen. Frantically, we tore through the apartment. Finally, beneath Monopoly money, I found Kai's lost phone. A new word glowed on the screen. Smile. Smile! I shouted. We forced awkward grins, teeth bared in fear. The tension was unbearable, but eventually the word disappeared. We collapsed in relief. This is insane, Kai muttered. Then the final message came, point to sacrifice. A timer appeared beneath it. We stared at each other, horrified. So, we have to pick someone? Noah asked, voice trembling. Lila was the first to point to herself. If it keeps you all alive, I'll do it. Noah and Kai followed, pointing to themselves. I hesitated, torn between guilt and survival instincts. Finally, I joined them. "We'll go together," I said. The timer ticked down. At the last moment, an idea struck me. "Wait!" I ran to the door and pointed at Sophia's lifeless body. "Her death gave us a chance. Let her be the sacrifice." The others joined, pointing solemnly. The timer hit 0. My heart pounded as I braced for annihilation. Instead, Kai's phone displayed a final message. "Good game." The screen went dark. We stood there, silent and shell-shocked. Back inside, we instinctively returned to our Monopoly game. I rolled the dice and moved my piece. Lila asked if I wanted to buy Short Line Railroad. "Sure," I said, as if nothing had happened. "Do you think we should go outside?"